Coming up on the show, we're talking about our first World Championship Qualifier tour stop, as well as where we're going next in New York. We have our first leaderboard update of the 2017 season. Oh gosh, all that and more starts right now. We're bucking around live on Twitch.
What's going on, Buck Hunters? Welcome to Buckin' Around, your one-stop shop for everything Buck Hunters need to know. First and foremost, what's going on, chat? How's it all going? I see all of you responding.
I see you.
Hey.
And more importantly, Mike, I want to give you a round of applause. You didn't stutter.
I did a little bit.
Did anyone hear it?
I didn't notice.
I didn't hear it.
All right.
So anyway, guys, I'm Callum, joined on the desk as always by Mike Colesworthy.
Hey, hello there.
Jess Petro, our social media manager.
Hey guys, I brought almonds today. I had pistachios last week.
Welcome to Jess's Nut Corner.
And we've got David Gonzalez in the production
And
block.
I brought my determination to play and be played, brother!
Goodness.
Yeah!
Wow, David. If I knew we could do intros like that, I would have prepared way better for mine.
Well, I'm waiting for I'm waiting for next week.
Okay.
We didn't know that was coming.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty lightheaded.
Way too much
surprised
oxygen
you guys
gone.
next week was something way better than mine, okay? Because now, obviously,
So I feel like
up.
I feel like we've all got to step up now, David.
Yeah,
We're all gonna-
Moskowitz says just end the show there. David wins.
Is this over?
I
We're
agree.
done.
I
We're out of
agree.
here. It's it.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
but seriously though, guys, we got a good episode. As Mike said, we San Francisco. We've got
Yep.
New York info. We've got leaderboard updates. But before we get into that, how the hell's everyone doing?
I'm good. I feel good.
Yeah, Jess, how about you?
I was feeling good until that. Because
Now we're all just Trump.
Now I feel very trumped right now.
Now I'm afraid to ask David how he's doing.
Well, you know,
We want to talk to David, not Hulk.
With as much enthusiasm as that was, I'm actually feeling pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm good. I'm alive.
But good, awesome. Well, let's jump into the show.
Let's do it. So, last week, first of all, we should thank Sarah.
Absolutely.
For filling in for
yeah,
us last
Sarah
week.
rocked it last week.
Yeah, we weren't able to watch because we were in San Francisco. More on that in a second. Jess, can you tell us just a little bit about how the show went?
Yeah, Sarah did an awesome job. She basically just hosted it out of her bar, Clyde's Corner, and all of her friends were there. And Jared had some screen time.
Good.
And Sarah obviously kicked some major butt.
Awesome.
I think Fed was tuned in. I bet he can refresh my memory. Something happened that. Oh yeah, I think someone got a Hunter Hero or something. Some big deal on a site that I think she's never gotten it on before. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
I heard something about her dropping big buck secrets. She told me this.
Yeah.
Sarah's in the chat.
Yeah, Sarah.
Sarah's here. We can ask her.
You refused to tell me. Maybe you'll tell the chat. But yeah, apparently some big secrets were dropped about her techniques and things like that. But
Oh yeah, she was dropping tips for
she's got
sure.
a document, a secret document of sorts.
Federico, I stopped watching early. Come on, Fed.
Come on.
The one man we look to for all of our answers.
Well, I understand it wasn't bucking around.
But all right, you know what? Let's jump into it. San Francisco.
Yes, we just got back.
Honestly, it was amazing, a little exhausting,
Yep.
but in reality, we could go on and on and tell you guys how much fun we had with the entire crew down at Cease and Desist.
Yep, but we'd rather show you. David, let's roll that clip.
Rolling.
We're in. Welcome to San Francisco for stop number 1 on the qualifier tour. Ambulance. Ambulance. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to San Francisco for stop number 1 here at Cease and Desist. I'm Callum here with Pat, Mike, and Julia. Let's get weird.
Our first match of the night. Andrew Moskowitz versus Chris Red.
What's going on, guys? Callum Fletcher here, of course, with Andrew Moskowitz, our San Francisco game warden. Andrew, how's it going?
Psyched to be here.
Yeah, no, and of course, here is cease and desist, stop number 1 of our qualifier tour. Andrew is our San Francisco game warden who helped put this together. How do you think it turned out?
It's been a pretty good night. We got a full bracket, rolling through, some winners, some losers. Fortunately, I'm still on the good side.
Fortunately, and it's still early in the tournament, so let's not get
One
too
round.
carried away. We got a lot
One round
of really good hunters out here.
Yeah, I was surprised. A few years ago, there was one of us in the championship, and then I think we had 7 or 8 last year. So it's been progressing and looking to have more this year.
Now I got to ask, what do you think really created that growth in the San Francisco region? I mean, as you said, we had 1, and then all of a sudden last year we had, of course, all of the San Francisco buck hunter wearing your bear, your pig.
We're in San Francisco. This is very clearly a bear.
Very clearly.
Very clearly a bear. We'll leave it at that.
Right, yeah. Very
I think it's just people playing and learning more about the championship, a huge event. It's really the weirdest and most fun party you can go to of the year.
Yeah. Now, of course, being a tournament, everyone always talks about their big buck buzz, whether that's drinks to most of our players sitting with beer and shots. What's your big buck buzz, Andrew?
I think my sweet spot's around 2 beers.
2 beers. So you're not one of those guys who gets like too drunk to play. You're one of those guys who is like, I'll get on the delicate side.
Not at the championship. Throughout the year, no comment. At the championship, got to keep a level head. I tried going up this year, stone silver. I was like, I'm good to go. This is my 3rd championship. And realized that was a big mistake. I was not feeling good up on the stage at the first game. Yeah.
So you think being a little bit with your big buck buzz actually helps?
For me. I can't speak for everyone. Everyone's got their own thing. Like you said, energy drinks for some. I think that would be a horrible idea for me at the championship.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine really doing energy drinks. Can't imagine being sober or drunk for that matter. I don't really know where my level would be, but we've got some pretty incredible hunters up there. I mean, we've got, of course, you. We've got the Passons. We've got Julia Wilmot up there. Who do you think's taking tonight?
It's early. I got to put my money on myself at this point. The last time you interviewed me was at the championship, and it had already been eliminated, so I can't bet on myself in that situation.
But here you're okay.
But here I'm still in. So for now, I'll go with me. But like the championship, anything can happen. So we'll see what happens.
Of course, and we do have a double elimination bracket, so we'll link up with you a little bit later on and see how it goes. We'll let you get back in there and compete a little bit more. Look forward to talking to you more and working together. But before we go, actually, we've got Mauna Loa tomorrow. Mauna Loa. I've been saying that wrong this whole time.
I don't know that I'm right. Okay, this is like when we had an argument about Gemsbach or Gemsbach. I have no idea.
Gemsbach. It's Gemsbach.
Okay. Now I know. Now I know it's Gemsbach. Got it.
Gemsbach. Gemsbach, Andrew. Gemsbach.
I'll be there tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome. Cinco de Mayo, Mauna Loa in the marina. It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm super stoked for it. So tomorrow, Mauna Loa, Andrew's going to get back inside competing. Of course, I'm Callum Fletcher. Let's get back inside, guys. Listen, guys, we are here with our champion for the night, Melissa Romack. A huge win. How do you feel?
Pretty great. I did not expect to be.
I mean, this is a life-changing amount of money.
Absolutely.
What are you going to do with it?
I'll probably buy some dog food, prepare it with
Twinkle, obviously a celebrity amongst the Big Buck community. And speaking of the Big Buck community, I know that the community means quite a lot to you.
Yeah, I moved here from Minnesota, and I did not know anybody, but instantly had friends because of Buck Hunter, and they became true friends after that.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
So,
Drew.
what was your secret to success tonight? You didn't lose one.
Tito's vodka. Thank you very much.
And not a sponsor yet. All right. A lot of people talk about how Big Buck is best played in the ring. Would vodka be your hunting fuel of choice?
It is my new fuel of choice. It had been beer, but
Okay. All right.
I like
Classic.
vodka now.
Classic. All right. And a lot is made about this Big Buck buzz, the perfect amount to have in order to hunt your best. Can you speak to that? Is it 1, 2 vodkas? What are we talking about?
I have not learned my limit with vodka yet.
Okay.
But I can definitely know that it definitely depends. Wow, I just said definitely like 3 times. But it really depends on how much you drink, because the first championship and the second championship, I definitely drank way too much and was not prepared. But third and fourth, I think, was a good amount of how
Last
much
year
I
was
drank.
huge for you.
Yeah, it was definitely surreal.
I remember talking to you afterward, and you were just kind of like,
Yeah, to be going on that long and like trying to maintain that same level of drunkenness.
and skill, skill.
Yeah, it was different, but I'm proud of it.
Awesome. So
Thanks
we
for
can count on
opportunity.
seeing you back, right?
Absolutely.
You already played in the qualifier?
I have not.
You have not. But you're going to do both the ladies and the World Championship?
I don't know. I've never competed in the main World Championship.
I think this might be your year.
I don't know.
Based
Nick
on your
Robbins says I
performance?
can't, so I'm a little bit
Now,
intimidated.
what's the story there? Why does Nick Robbins say you can't?
Probably because I'm a girl.
Boo. All right. I think that going out and just saying that you're going to prove him wrong is a good enough point to end this interview on. Thank you so much for joining us, Melissa. It's been an
Thank you.
awesome night. Let's go party. All right, let's go. So there you have it, an amazing night at Cease and Desist. By the end of it, we had some results. We had Matt Toohey in third place, taking home $20. We had in second place Andrew Moskowitz taking home 30, and as you saw there, Melissa Romanek takes first and 50 freaking smackers.
Life-changing amounts of money.
Yes.
Honestly.
Huge.
Truly life-changing.
Huge.
Of course, that wasn't all we did in San Francisco. We
course
also
not.
went to Mauna Loa, but you guys are going to have to tune in next week to find out exactly how that went down.
Yeah, it turns out we got a lot of footage out of these things. So yeah, next week you can look forward to part 2 of the San Francisco stops. Things got epic there, to say the least. So
I'm just reading through the chat, and there, of course, we got our San Francisco night. So first off, Rowdy Mouse, I don't know why you hate me.
that's true. The milkshake thing did happen. I saw it with my own peepers.
Rowdy Mouse, please elaborate in the chat.
Chip Lexley, you 100% do not need to stay sober
No.
for these interviews. In fact, we recommend the opposite.
Just get smashed.
It makes us a lot more tolerable.
But hey, kids, enjoy responsibly.
Did you guys win around, Philip? No, we didn't. Jeff did.
Jeff
did.
Jeff, our one of our sales guys who comes along with us on some of these things, did pretty well in the bracket, and we were kind of nervous that we were going to have to give a prize to one of our own there, but I didn't know he was that good at the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you sell it, I guess you got to play it a lot.
I guess so. Yeah, we had to fill out the bracket with just a couple of us to make sure that we hit our minimum number there. The bracket, which by the way worked perfectly with no flaws,
No questions
whatsoever.
asked. Move on from it, please.
Yes. So anyway, moving on. Let's talk about where we're going next, Callum.
New York City!
That old New York, New York.
That's right, guys. We are going to be going to New York June 8th and June 9th. We are going to be hitting up 2 of probably the most well-known big buck bars in the United States.
It's true. It's true, yeah. First one. Pine Box Rock Shop, 7 p.m. on June 8th. Be there.
Or be square. And on Friday, we're going to Ace Bar, June 9th at, again, 7 p.m. We'll probably be there a little bit early, setting up and just hanging out. So if you guys want to come down and party with us, then by all means, get there.
Yeah. And speaking of being there early, you're going to want to be there at the very least on time, because we are expecting some huge turnouts. And if you want to be a part of our little on-site tourney, you're going to want to be there in time for registration. So don't be late.
That's right. We had a 16-player bracket in San Francisco, and we actually ran into an issue the next day, realizing that we'll probably need more room.
Yep.
And being as San Francisco is one of the smaller stops on this list, by no means was it small. I'm expecting New York and Portland and Minneapolis to get absolutely buck wild. So get there early. Make sure you guys are in the tournament. We've got room for 32 players. After that, you are SOL, as they say.
Yeah, a spectator on just another level. No, it's going to be a great party for all those involved. Even if you don't make the tournament, it's just going to be a party.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Pine Box, Ace Bar, June 8th and 9th. If you're in the New York area, make sure you get there. If you're in New Hampshire, come on up. Really, wherever you can. If you're within a vicinity, get there.
Yeah, I'm not good with my geography. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, there you have it.
And Andrew Moskowitz, you bring up a good point. I don't know why you would even think this, but yeah, the bracket will work for double elimination.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know why you would have any reservations
Yeah, why would
about
he have
that.
any feelings
I think
about
that
that?
everyone in New York will be very pleased with the way that that particular bracket functions.
Federico, yeah, I'll call the bars and double check, or Chiblexi can handle it. Either one. I got my fingers crossed for you, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we will find out. So, should we move on to our first leaderboard update of the season?
Dude, absolutely.
Absolutely. It's leaderboard update time!
Missed that.
That makes one of us.
Leaderboard update.
Oh, that's so sad.
All right. So, you got Callum on the game today. Pay attention. Make sure you call him out on any mistakes he might make.
What do you guys want me to play, real quick?
Yeah. Hey, chat. While I'm introing this thing, let us know what you want Callum to hunt. He will. He'll keep it going until you're ready to choose. So,
Feeling some bonus?
I'm feeling bonus games.
let's talk about these leaderboards. Of course, the qualifying season is now upon us. It wasn't quite here on our first episode, but now we've got a lot to talk about. So what's it looking like? Nothing yet. We'll find out.
All right, well, I'm going to go into bonus games. Good.
Yeah.
I appreciate the suggestions, everybody.
Yeah, and Sarah is calling attention to the fact that there are only 143 days left to qualify. Right now, it's just the first qualifier tournament that's open, but you can look forward to the next one starting in June.
And nobody feels that 143-day rush more than us, I promise you.
Oh, that's absolutely the truth. Absolutely the truth. So, let's talk about our American skill-based players. You've got Matt Peterson sitting at the top of the boards, clearly getting some motivation through those headphones that he's known for wearing. Although I will say, after talking to him last year, the headphones seem to be less and less of a part of the equation. Maybe he's got some motivation from the increased cheering section with his very adorable daughter. So, moving right along, like I said, we're gonna make this shorter. What do we got next? We've got our Australian skill-based players, being led by somebody named Maverick. Callum,
No idea.
No idea
You
who Maverick is.
son of a... made me miss.
If any of you know who Maverick is, reach out to him and tell him that we need to know who he really is. There's some familiar names following him there. Speaking of Maverick and these other red names, you cannot qualify for the World Championship unless your name is your legal name. So that's why we point those out. Make sure that you take the time to adjust those as needed.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm confident I would have double perfected that if you didn't make me turn around and miss two freaking
I'm sorry, did I ask you to turn around? Keep your focus forward, my brother.
Focus on your focus!
All right, let's move on to our Canadian players, shall we? Canadian qualifier, being led by friend of the show, Drew Baldock. Drew, if you're out there, let us know. I know that you frequent the show from time to time. I do want to also very quickly...
from time to time. Just saying.
You know what?
Mike. Just saying.
You do this next week. I do want to call very quick attention to the fact that Neil Rage Davidson is back, and he's in third place, threatening to take that one Canadian spot away from Drew, as well as his girlfriend Tegan Muir, also on the board. So let's pay close attention to what Rage is planning to do this season. He didn't join us last year. We hope to see him again. Moving on. What do we got? Ladies skill-based players. All right. Ladies! Hey, ladies. Jacqueline Stafford leading the pack in first place. Still no sign of Sarah Erlinson. I guess she's just going to keep us waiting to find out whether or not she's actually going to participate in the ladies' tourney this year. Although we also haven't seen Melinda, so there's some big changes that could be coming here. Jacqueline Stafford, way to go, holding on to that first place spot. Moving on.
We do have a question. What does that red name mean again?
Red name. Thank you for asking us. The red name means that you need to change that at some point before qualifying ends to make sure that you can get in. So there you go.
I was just asking what I know everyone was thinking, okay?
All right, switching over to our top hunting parties. Now this is a new feature, right, Callum?
I don't know. I'm about to double perfect.
No pressure, no pressure.
Did I do it? Did I?
Yeah! All right, very
Wow,
nice, very
Callum.
nice.
Sorry, I'm really excited about
you wanna
You
speak
turned
about-
extremely red in that moment.
that. I don't think you understand how excited I'm about that. So whatever.
I think I do understand, actually.
Yeah, maybe you do. Yeah, maybe.
Callum, tell me about this new leaderboard.
Which one? Hunting parties or
parties,
locations?
hunting parties.
So hunting parties, guys. Of course, it's a feature we rolled out probably within the last 6 months. Essentially, what we're doing is you guys can go into coin up. You go into Big Buck HD, create a hunting party, and now what we're doing is the hunting party with the most plays in qualifiers. You're going to get a little bit of some recognition from Play Mechanics and Big Buck Hunter. You are going to get some Big Buck Hunter hunting party swag, limited
right.
edition.
That's right. It will be merch befitting the world's greatest hunting party. So right now, that hunting party is the Minnesota Monsters. So good job, Minnesota. Obviously, we've got a hot pocket there of hunters. So hot pockets. Hot pockets. couldn't get away with saying that without the jingle. All right. So be sure that you are playing with your hunting party this season.
Did I double
you guys could
perfect
win
another
some
one?
very cool stuff.
Oh, I'm on fire tonight!
Fire!
Very good.
Someone get the fire extinguisher.
Sarah's asking if it's a loot crate. Not exactly.
That
No,
would be a
but
bad
we will
idea.
have more details on what exactly that entails later on. Like I said, it will be exclusive merch that none of the other hunting parties will have access to. So let's go on to our next leaderboard, shall we?
Absolutely. So the next one, of course, is our leading locations. Now, this is for all of you guys who aren't getting tour stops. Really, even if you have a tour stop, keep going. But really what we're doing here is if you are the #1 location in terms of gameplay from qualifiers. So this is qualifier specific, guys, for the World Championships. But if you are the #1 party, we're going to come out to your location, much like the days of old. I know the days of Dave Snipes. And we're going to throw a kick-ass hunting party in your location.
That's right, that's right. So as Callum said, this will be determined at the end of the qualifying period. So make sure that you and your buddies are not only playing in your hunting party, but playing at your favorite bar. Right now, our leading location is MT's on 8th in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So we've got a Minnesota theme going on right now. Not too surprising. We've got a lot of very talented hunters out there. Other familiar names on here, Clyde's Corner, of course. Hey, Sarah, I see you.
And yes, we do know what a loot crate is.
Yes, we
Yeah,
know
Sarah's
what a loot
calling
crate
us out
is.
right now.
All right. All right. Next leaderboard. Here we go. Now, the global top 12. We used to have the top 20, but as we said, we're kind of streamlining things a little
Can't
bit.
win them all, Callum. You
Suck
can't
it
win 'em
over there.
Amen, right?
Our global top 12 this week is being led by Jason Brulette, not Ryan
That's a
Hodgson.
new name up there.
Yeah,
That's
not
a new
Ryan
name
Hodgson.
for sure.
In fact, I don't even see Ryan Hodgson on this list.
He ain't there.
He ain't there. He ain't there. And one of the things that we also want to call attention to is just sort of the tug of war going on between countries here. A lot of representation from Australia and Canada on this board, but ultimately we have more American flags up there than anyone else. So, hey,
Barely, though.
good job, America. America wins this week.
America! Buck, yeah!
Hey, there.
Going to save the mother bucking day, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so there you have it. There you have it. And that's it for our leaderboard update. Just in time for the end of the bonus.
Just in time. Didn't
in
double perfect
time.
that one either. I'm proud of myself.
Good job, man.
I'm like, my day's been made.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Everybody in the chat was waiting to dog on you, but
You can't. Yeah, can't. Yeah, they probably still could.
GB Lexi says, too bad we all play everywhere. Hey, you know what? Drive up play at every single one of those locations.
That's how you do it. Anyway,
Cast a
okay.
wide net.
I don't think... Did we do buckshot?
I don't think.
No, we didn't do the buckshot.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Before we
no.
forget, let's throw it over to Jess for your
It's my
buckshot.
one job.
Buckshot of the week. What do you got, Jess?
We have here a couple, or maybe brother and sister, or maybe they don't even know each other at all, but looks like having a blast. The reason why I picked this one is not only his face and the beer, but they're playing my favorite bonus, which, can you guys see the bonus? But it's the gnome bonus.
Garden gnome bonus.
Yeah, dude, the gnome bonus is one of mine too.
And yeah, I mean, it looks like qualifiers just started. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like they're getting rowdy.
I mean, knowing the garden gnome bonus, the look on that guy's face may be one of fear. I don't blame him.
Oh, I almost got it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, and last but not least, this last weekend, guys, on Saturday, the 6th, we actually got our first two qualifiers to the Big Buck World Championship in Las Vegas on the Strip.
That's right. There's only one way to do that this early in the competition, and that is through Australia's Big Buck Bash, which happened on May 6th.
That's right. It is the second annual Australian Championship packed with experienced hunters. First place, and this is pretty exciting, especially if you're in the Australian scene, Sean Chadwick.
Yes, Chawsworthy.
A player, Chawsworthy, as Mike would put him, but player who's kind of been on the cusp of the top, but never really broken in, and it's tough because in Australia you've got players like Brenton, you've got Mark Santander, you've got Renee, you've got Courtney and Baz.
Yeah, it really is, and they were all there that night, which is nuts. I mean, it really was a who's who of Big Buck Australia.
And so, Sean, huge congratulations from all of us at Big Buck Hunter. Congratulations on qualifying for the World Championship.
Did we put that graphic up already? I didn't see.
We have it.
Here it is. Bah.
There. Oh,
Nope.
that's not the right
Oh,
one.
God.
Maybe,
Oh, no,
maybe,
just
Oh
kidding.
God! Abort!
maybe one year one of the
Big Buck
stops
Bash.
will be
There
like
it is.
Australia or Canada, because that would be amazing.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's that's a
We'll
long
just brush
flight.
past that a little bit.
That's a long flight.
Philip, they have their separate qualifiers. They have their own deal. This is all run through Southern Star Amusement, one of our incredibly talented operators down there.
Yep.
So as we said, Sean Chadwick has secured one spot, and the other.
Yeah, we had an auction for the second spot that happened at the Big Buck Bash, and the winner of that is friend of the show, Courtney McLaughlin.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Hey, hey.
Courtney, are you out there? Maybe.
But ultimately the Big Buck Bash is exactly what it sounds like. It is a Big Buck Bash. There's tournaments, drinking. It's a mini World Championship in Australia.
Yeah, and don't forget that in addition to the tournament that Sean won, they also had a ladies' tourney.
That's right, exactly. And the ladies' tourney victor was Jem D. Williamson.
Jem D. Williamson.
So Jem D. Williamson, congratulations on winning the ladies' tourney. Courtney, congratulations on winning the auction. And Sean, congratulations on winning the Big Buck Bash. Of those three, only two are going to be qualified for the World Championship. We're going to be seeing Sean and Courtney in Las Vegas. There are 2 spots still open for Australia, though.
Yep, that's right. And the leaderboards we showed you earlier for Australia is how the other 2 are going to get in. So,
Do you
There
guys
you
know
have
the location for the Big Buck Bash?
I don't know, do you?
I don't actually have it off the top of my head.
Was it a bar though? Andrew's asking in the chat.
I'm going to have to check in, but I don't believe so.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we will find that information for you. Unfortunately,
Oh, it was in a house. We got confirmation.
It was in a house.
Boom.
house.
There it is.
whoever cool is.
And at the end of the day, what's better than a badass house party?
Yeah,
That's
it
very
looked
true.
like a good time. They had Big Buck girls of their own. They had a giant Las Vegas sign, which was awesome. So clearly the excitement for Vegas is at a fever pitch, and the qualifiers are just starting.
That's right. So with that, guys, I believe that's just about the time we've got for you. I think we're right on time.
Yeah, we're like
2 weeks in a row.
Exactly.
2 weeks in a row, guys. We did it.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us in the chat. Thanks for coming out and supporting Buckin around. Thanks for coming out to San Francisco, to all you San Franciscanites? San Franciscans? Andrew, is it Ciscanites? Franciscans?
I think it's whatever your little heart desires.
My little heart. So I'll go with San Franciscanites. So thanks to all the San Franciscanites for coming out. New Yorkers, we're excited to party with you guys next. Tune in next week to find out how night 2 went from San Francisco.
Yep.
find out how leaderboards are going. Guys, it's going to be awesome.
We
This
got
is
content coming to you nonstop. So don't forget to follow us at the social media channels you see below for all the latest in that regard.
San Francisco.
By the way, it's San Franciscans.
San Francisco.
I was right. San
You were right.
Franciscans.
That's
Yeah.
all right. I'll take it.
Very good.
Guys, it's been a pleasure having you on Buckin Around. I'm Callum, joined as always by Mike,
Hello.
Jesse,
Goodbye.
and David.
Jesse, what?
Later, brother.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
We're going to have to go back
Cut
here.
her off before she yells.
Jess, I'm sorry for calling you Jesse.
It's not like we haven't done this show like a million times, okay, guys?
I'm sorry. It happens.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Bye
guys.
for me and my almonds.
From Jess and her almonds. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Deuces.